Are you feeling stressed right now? You're not alone. 62% of American workers feel quote unquote high stress that leads to quote unquote extreme fatigue. It's an overwhelming amount of stress. This is overwhelming stress for 152 million Americans. Definitely not alone. Here's something that could change the entire outlook that you have on stress. Many people think that stress is bad. That's only part of the truth. The whole truth is that how you view stress is the most important part. A study at the University of Wisconsin on over 28,000 people showed that those who viewed stress as harmful to their health had higher mortality rates and incidence of chronic conditions like cardiovascular disease, heart disease, or diabetes. So truly, it's about your relationship with stress. Those people who viewed stress as just their body naturally responding had the healthiest outcomes, the lowest incidence of mortality. A Harvard study backed this up, and we can see why. Their body became stronger through stress, not weaker. They didn't stress about the stress. How they oriented their mind is what came to be. It could have so many other implications in your life, but most importantly, when it comes to stress, start to view stress as something that's a natural response. And by doing that, it makes it easier for your body to naturally come out of the stress response. Because what makes stress really bad is when we don't come out of it. Because stress causes inflammation. Both stress and inflammation are good things on their own. They become problematic when they become chronic. So when chronic stress happens, stress that doesn't come down, it keeps going on, that creates chronic inflammation. And there is a body of scientific evidence showing that chronic inflammation is underlying or the cause of or correlated with over 50% of the known diseases, including heart disease and diabetes, the two biggest ones. So actually believing that stress is bad for you, as Kelly McConical from Stanford said in her 2013 TED Talk, that believing that stress is bad for you is the 15th leading cause of death in the United States, not to mention the amount of suffering that comes from this. So, one thing you can do to reduce stress is to change how you look at what stress is. Simultaneously, if you find yourself unable to get out of stress, one technique I found that works very well is very simple and it's always available to you. Close your eyes. Just that alone. That's step one. Your eyes are connected to your occipital lobe in the back of your brain, the same parts of your brain that create and cause the stress response. So if you take the stimulus away, the chances are that you can calm down, go way up. Two, and this is maybe as important, if not more important, breathe and do a cycle of breath like this one. Breathe in for a 4 count. Hold for a 7 count. And breathe out for an 8 count. Hold for 6 at the bottom. Do the couple rounds of these. I added the 6 at the bottom, but a credit is to Dr. Andrew Weil from Harvard, who's where I learned that technique from. So try these 2 things.
Hello.
1, changing your outlook on stress, and 2, just closing your eyes and breathing. See how you feel. Hopefully this helps you with the stress that you're feeling. Creates more health and happiness in your life today and every day.